National Historic Site, and we have Diana and Adrian here to get us ready for that. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good
Thank you so much for being here. Bringing out all the great things for us to get that history story started. But this is a big year for the country, celebrating the 250th, but also a big part of the National Historic Site with the 96th National Historic Site. You guys are celebrating 50 years.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the site and how it played into the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, so we are celebrating 50 years. We are a bicentennial park. We're created as part of the National Park Service in 1976 to preserve, protect, and interpret the Revolutionary War history that took place here. We have two battles in the Revolution, one in 1775, very early on, and then one in 1781. The 1781 one was the longest field siege of the American Revolution, and General Nathaniel Greene took part in that. So he's a pretty well known.
People know him?
Yeah, if they're Revolutionary War buffs, they should know him. So yeah, we protect that. We also protect the site of the original colonial town of 96, trading post, history going back thousands of years, so we've got a lot to offer.
And a lot of people are diving deeper into that history, especially as we're celebrating the 250th. And really, people that lived in this area, a lot of times they may see names like 96 and Liberty and all these different places. Like, why are these names so important? What does 96 have to do with anything? Like, for folks that are coming here and saying, why is it called 96?
Yes, yeah, well, you do get that a good bit. It's one of those we may never know for certain.
The actual, right?
But the most accepted theory is that they believed it to be 96 miles from the Cherokee town of Keowee, which is the town that the colonists were trading with.
And a lot of people talk, 6 mile.
Right.
And so the number, a lot of those numbers make sense. And I love the lore that's connected to it. Things that we may never know because of the native people that you can't go and just ask them.
Right.
So it's one of those things that you just kind of have to guesstimate about with that too. Let's talk about the site open for visitors to come and can see some of those historic sites and ask questions to rangers.
So the grounds are open 7 days a week from sunrise to sunset. The visitor center with our brand new museum is open Wednesdays through Sundays from 9 to 4:30. There's trails, there's the main battlefield trail, which will take you by the original Star Fort that is almost 250 years old.
Yeah.
The original location of the town, and then the reconstructed stockade fort. There's also on the back side of the park, if anybody's into fishing, there's a fishing pond that is open during the summers on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So there's horse trails and just a lot of other opportunities for people interested in history and non-history.
I love that you can mix both of those too. And a great opportunity to visit is tomorrow when you guys have a big event coming up. Talk about what's happening on tomorrow's event.
Tomorrow we're celebrating our 50th birthday as part of the National Park Service. We were created by Congress back in 1976. So 50 years, big one. We'll have a big birthday celebration with birthday games, some colonial games like some of the ones you see here on the table. We'll have some live music for those that love music, a live fiddler. We'll have a tour set at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll also have authors coming and reading her book and signing books. And so if anybody's interested in genealogy, we're ending the day with a genealogy kind of workshop for those that are brand new and trying to get started.
It's a good way to get kids excited about learning about history too. And some of these interactive items and things you have on the table, they probably help you get kids excited about it at a young age.
The Graces, which are these ones with the hoop and sticks, kids love those. They will spend hours playing those if they can.
I bet.
Yeah.
And we're coming up on National Park Week too, so people are going to be celebrating that. Talk about what that does for the National Park Service to get. I just got back from National Park myself. I'm a big fan of them, but it really gets folks and kids excited about visiting these national parks. They are like the places that people should spend their time and their energy.
Yeah, I mean, the national parks are here for the people, right? Like, we're here for America, for everybody to come visit. So there are over 400 national parks in the National Park Service system as of today. And so National Park Week is that annual celebration where we celebrate everything that's about the national parks. It's just National Park Week. So it kicks off tomorrow. So tomorrow's just a really big day, right? We're celebrating our 50th anniversary of establishment, excuse me, our 50th anniversary of establishment, the kickoff of National Park Week, and it's just continuing on with those celebrations for the 250th anniversary of America. So National Park Week itself runs from August 22nd through the 30th. August 25th is going to be fee-free day, so that's the actual birthday of the National Park Service, where it turns 110 years old. And on fee-free day, there's free access to national parks where you might normally have an entrance fee. So yeah, it's all really exciting. We're just really excited to be part of it. The theme for National Park Week this year is celebrating America's story. So it's just continuing on with all the exciting things this year.
And we thank the Rangers for all that you guys do to help educate and interpret and share that story of America's story, especially on the 250th of this country. So thank you all that you do. Come here to the 96 National Historic Site. We'll put all the information about the event that is happening tomorrow so you can come here and kick it off in style learning history as well.